Hey y'all, this is Molly Rose and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we are not in the drum room. We are not doing drums today, but we are at Alclair in Nashville and I'm going to get a brand new pair of custom in-ears. So I wanted to take y'all along for the journey of getting my impressions, picking out which in-ears I'm gonna get, getting the cables, the case, all that fun stuff that goes into getting a new pair of custom in-ears. So I asked around all of my friends in Nashville, all my friends, what in-ears I should get because there's so many freaking in-ear companies out there, it can get a little overwhelming. And literally everybody told me that I should go with Alclair. So much great feedback about this company. And so I decided to reach out to them and I was like, you know what? Like I wanna do some research, learn a little bit more about them. I reached out to them and I've been talking back and forth with them and they actually invited me to their office in Nashville to come test out their in-ears, tell me a little bit about their products and to get my impressions. So I'm so freaking excited. The process is very personalized. I'm gonna be able to pick pretty much everything out, and the cool thing is if you live in Nashville or even if you want to travel to Nashville, you can come get your impressions done here. They also have another office in Minneapolis because usually you will have to go to like an ear doctor and audiologist to get your in-ears done, but you can just come right here and get your in-ears done. So I'm so excited. I've had the same pair of in-ears for like 12 years, so it's time to get a new pair of in-ears. So I'm gonna take y'all along for the ride and let's go get a new pair of in-ears. Their shop is super cute on the inside and it really is the one-stop shop to get your in-ears. We're going to do absolutely everything here today in person. We're gonna get everything explained to us, get comfy, and then I'll have my in-ears in a few weeks. Inside, they have all of the in-ears that they sell set up that you can test out and see if you like them. They have in-ears that range from, you know, a lower end, mid-level, and then all the way to your absolute pro level. And I decided to go with the Icons, which have 9 drivers, and this is more on your high end of in-ears. And then I scan this little QR code and I sign in. Now is my favorite part, picking out the colors. You get to pick out a color for the faceplate and you can put your logo on there. You can do a special design. For the outside, I went with a sparkly white and the inside a purple, and I actually got to see what they're gonna look like before I even get them in the mail.
Next up, we'll just get some impressions.
Okay, great. You see him now just checking out my ears, and they are actually trained by audiologists to do the impressions, so it is super safe and they totally know what they're doing. So he's just checking out my ears just to make sure that everything is safe and ready to go.
All right, we have these little foam blocks. That's going to set the depth of the ear impression. Should just feel kind of like a Q-tip going in. I don't know if you use Q-tips. I do. No, you're not supposed to.
Yeah, I still do. And yeah, when they put that little piece of foam in your ear, it feels super funky because they have to put it pretty far down into the ear canal so that when they put the actual like impression silly putty in, that it doesn't like, you know, fall into your ear. But it's nothing that like you can't handle. It's totally fine.
All right, great. How you feel?
Oh, I feel great.
All right, and lastly, we have this bite block. So it helps with your jaw stability. Your ear canal changes shape when you open and close your mouth. So you can put this in between your front teeth, just like that. And you can keep that Kleenex in case you start drooling. Perfect. And you can actually slide the top back just a little bit. Perfect. And just about 4 or 5 minutes, we'll be good.
What is that you're squeezing in?
It's just a 2-part silicone material. So it's just like 2 liquids that form to make like a single solid.
Okay. Those are what my ears look like. Ew.
Do you get some like crazy ears? All like crazy ears.
Yeah. I mean, your ears are actually pretty normal.
Oh, great.
About the most normal ears you can have.
Sweet.
Kind of bendy, but overall, pretty stock.
That's awesome. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 ears.
Whatever, she's so cute.
It's a bright mark.
Why did you scare me? I know you will.
It still scared me. Sorry, Minnie.
What are you doing?
Sorry, girlfriend.
What are you doing?
3 weeks later. We got our in-ears in the mail, and I'm going to unbox them for you and tell you guys a little bit about the Icon 9s. These are the ultimate in-ears for musicians. These are designed for touring pros, and the Icon 9s deliver unmatched clarity and power. It brings vocals and instruments to the forefront with a smooth, punchy low end that never overpowers. The upper frequencies provide articulation without harshness or fatigue, making it perfect for stage performances. In the box, we get a 1/4 inch to 1/8 inch adapter. That's so cute. They put the Molly Rose on the box. That made my absolute day. The big moment of truth. I love that box that says "Your family now." I love when companies think of their, customers as families, because that's really what it's all about. And this is our first moment seeing our custom in-ears. Drum roll. And absolutely love at first sight. It even comes with a pick to clean your in-ears on the inside, which is very nice. You definitely need to make sure that you keep your in-ears nice and cleaned. I love the cable that came with these in-ears. It's magnetic, so it's actually it wraps up your cable really nice. I mean, these things are beautiful. I don't know what else to say other than they are beautiful. These have 9 drivers designed for top-tier sound, balanced tuning for clarity and smooth highs, rich punchy bass with a tight profile, exceptional headroom for drummers and bassists. These are ideal for vocalists, guitar players, keyboardists, bass, drums. This is me trying them out for the first time at a 4-hour gig. They felt great in my ears. I had no ear pain. Some people complain about that with in-ears. And the sound was amazing. Let me give you guys my final thoughts on the in-ears. I think the name, the Icon 9, is just a perfect name for these in-ears because they really kind of are iconic. It is the one-stop shop for a pair of in-ears that you will use for the rest of your life. I've been using them at my gigs, and I mean, there's no comparison into the in-ears I was using before to having 9 drivers. And what the drivers are is they're like little speakers inside, and basically the more drivers that you have, the higher quality drivers that you have, is the better sound that you will get. So they're amazing. I'm so grateful to Alclair for sending me these in-ears, because I talk about so much on my channel how important it is to have a pair of in-ears and to keep your hearing intact. That is so important. To keep making music, you need a good pair of in-ears. So yeah, I'm so excited to keep using these. Y'all will see these in all my new videos. You'll see me rocking the Alclairs, and it makes music sound better. I mean, these sound, I don't know, I can't say enough good things about these. Really, the bass is what absolutely shocked me when I first put them in my ears. I've never been able to hear the bass from the drums and the bass from the bass guitar so clearly and amazing. So I'm freaking ecstatic about these in-ears. So I'm so happy that y'all got to see the process from start to finish, from actually going to Alclair and getting my in-ears to me unboxing them and being able to use them. So thank y'all so much for sticking around watching this video. My name is Molly Rose. My Instagram is Molly Rose Drums, TikTok Country Drummer Girl. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.